Build your credit, build your power. Did you know having no credit can be just as bad as having poor credit? If you don't have a credit history, you won't have a credit score. Without a credit history and score, lenders and service providers have no way to assess the potential risk they would be taking if they extend you credit or services. Your credit history doesn't just affect your ability to get a credit card or loan. Insurance providers, property owners, and potential employers often use your credit history in their decision-making processes. It can impact your ability to qualify for housing, insurance plans, employment, and can even influence job promotions or your ability to pass a security clearance. Ready to increase your buying power and build a healthy credit history? To build credit or recover from a poor credit history, consider applying for a secured credit card. A lender issues you a credit card with a set limit determined by how much you deposit up front with them. Say you deposit $500, then your credit limit would also be $500. Your deposit acts as a guarantee for the issuer. If you don't make payments, the lender can take the money from your deposit. Just like an unsecured card, the issuer will report how you manage the account to the credit reporting agencies. If you use the card responsibly, you can build your credit enough to qualify for an unsecured card. Becoming an authorized user. Ask a family member to add you as an authorized user to one of their accounts. The account history is added to your credit file, so you'll want to piggyback on an account that has a long history of on-time payments. Applying for a retail credit card. These can be easier to get. Retail cards may have higher interest rates, and the issuer typically establishes a small credit limit that may increase as your history builds with on-time payments. To build credit, make 1 or 2 small purchases each month and pay them off right away. Taking advantage of a credit builder loan. Credit builder loans help you build credit using a forced savings approach. With a credit builder loan, you borrow a certain amount of money, but you do not get the money until you have repaid the loan. You make monthly payments, and the lender reports how you manage those payments to credit bureaus. Enrolling in Experian Boost or Ultra FICO. Experian Boost allows utility, cell phone, and other service providers, like Netflix, to report your payment history to Experian. Ultra FICO links your management of checking, savings, and money market accounts to your FICO score. Once you're granted credit, protect it. Avoid the temptation to apply for too much too soon. Every time you apply for credit, it can lower your credit score. Make your payments on time. 35% of your credit score is determined by your payment history. Keep utilization low when using credit cards. Try to keep the balance below 30% of your credit limit. Pay at least the minimum payment and pay more when you can. Keep accounts with a good payment history open, unless you have a high annual fee. Monitor your credit scores and reports. You'll want to check for errors and ensure your information is current and correct. If you have a credit history but went through some tough times, these same strategies can help you rebuild your credit. The length of time information remains on your report depends on the type of account reporting. Open accounts in good standing, meaning you still have access to the account and are making on-time payments, stay on your report indefinitely. Information about a closed account in good standing, meaning you paid the account as agreed, will stay on your report for 10 years. If you have struggled with credit, like delinquent payments, accounts sent to collections, or bankruptcy, the information can stay on your report for 7 to 10 years, depending on the type of account or activity. On a positive note, the older the delinquency, the less impact it has. For example, delinquency from 2 years ago will hurt less than delinquency from last month. Visit TakeChargeAmerica.org or call 866-528-0588 to learn more about building credit and other financial topics, and to get help with credit card debt, student loans, and more.